Hi there, welcome to another After School Tech Tip. My name is Bernice and today we're going to be doing a deep dive into Google Gemini Canvas for creating things like games, activities, coding, and more. And if you're interested in more like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, check back for weekly videos, and connect with your tips member for more information. All right, without further ado, let's jump in. As you can see here is Gemini that I've gone to gemini.google.com. Now, the first thing I'm going to do to be able to set up Gemini Canvas is here where the model is. Often it's on 2.5 Flash. I want to make sure it is sitting here on 2.5 Pro, as that one I found is the best in terms of coding. We also want to set up Canvas by going to Tools and clicking on Canvas so that you see Canvas here in the blue. Now, Canvas is really an interactive collaborative space where essentially you can edit directly in it as well. And you can do things like code applications. You can just real-time edit. You might have seen in the other video as well. There's code execution, previewing, and so much more. So we're going to start this out by showcasing what it could look like if you wanted to create a Jeopardy review game on the digestive system. You'll notice in this prompt here, I've kind of given it a few pieces that I wanted to focus on, such as a place to click where a teacher could add the points for team 1 and 2 to add the points if they got it correct. And also that there's a button that says check answer. And then of course the answer needs to start with what is. So, we've put in this prompt here, and what it's going to do in Canvas now, you'll see this come up in a second, is you'll see it essentially coding the game. Now, please note that with any AI tool, and that's Gemini included, of course, is that there are errors that can happen. And so just be aware of this. Sometimes you might have to do this a few times. Sometimes you might have to continue to prompt it further to get it to work. But if you do know code, you can come right into this code right here and you can edit it if you need to. Okay. But as you can see here, the preview shows up. So again, I can click on code to be able to see the overall code. Again, this is editable, so you can go in, edit it, and then preview it again. We're going to check this out, see if this works. So I'm going to click here, and I see, okay, I'm going to check the answer. And oh, look at that. Maybe team 1 got it right, so I'm going to click team 1, and boom, team 1 now has 100 points. And so this is a really, really great way to showcase just like what a Jeopardy review game could look like. Now, let's say, for example, that you actually want there to be 3 teams. So please change this so that this review game will work for 3 teams. You can go ahead then and put that in, and what's going to happen is it will then recode and edit specific aspects to it. Please note that whenever you do this, sometimes certain portions it'll go great and everything will work. Other times you might do it and it will break the entire thing. So just be aware of that. This right now looks like it's working pretty well. We'll take a look. We'll try this again. And I'm going to click team 3. Oh, that one looks like it worked well. If whatever you did is not working well, there are this button here, right here. So it says previous version. And you can actually click on that to bring the code back to what it looked like for team 2. Now, you might be asking yourself, how can I take this now and maybe put it on a website? Maybe the students want to interact with it on their own. Well, you can put this onto a Google site. And what you can do is, let's bring this back into team 3 for a second here. Keep it like that. And I'm going to ask it to turn the code into HTML coding so that this game will be interactive and embed directly into Google Sites. So what you'll see now is that it'll make sure that the code is in HTML coding, and you can actually take the code then, copy and paste that directly into a Google site so you can easily access it. So you're good now. We're going to click share. You can come into the code to take a look at this, but share. copy contents, and we're going to head into here, and I'm going to click embed, click the embed code, and I'm going to copy and paste that embed code right in there. Click next, click insert, and we're going to see if that works out. And there we go. I'm going to make this as large as it needs to be. Of course, if you needed to change the size or anything like that for this, you could go ahead and prompt it to continue with that process. But for now, we're good. I'm going to go ahead and publish this. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. There we go. We have it right on the site, ready for you to use or anyone else. And again, I can go ahead, click this, and it's all working right now right in the site itself. Now, like I was mentioning, this is a classic Jeopardy review game. You could also create other things as well. So I'm going to go ahead and come into a new chat and do this again. I'm going to take tools, again, clicking Canvas. But again, showing you what Canvas does, you can do something like create a resource that shows how the digestive system works, analogies, along with interesting facts for a junior high audience. So again, it's going to go ahead and create that, and you'll see again, in Canvas mode, it means it's that collaborative space. So it means you can edit it, you can work with it, and so this version here, you can see that as it makes it, it's basically essentially kind of like a doc, but you can again edit it yourself. So you can come in here and actually be like, watch where the food flows, right? And you can edit and put that directly in so that when you do share and decide to export that to docs, all of that is right there and you can edit it back and forth. You also choose to copy our contents. Another interesting thing that you can do with Canvas is that once this is created, you can actually create an infographic, web page, there's quiz, audio overview, lots of things there. I'm just going to show you an infographic here for a second and just show you what it could look like and go from there. And so again, an infographic will look a little bit different from the coding aspect that you saw earlier, but because it's still creating like those visuals and that specific like type, you're actually going to see code show up as well. So there you go. You're seeing the coding show up, and that way it's able to essentially create like the infographic. You can do this as well with activities. So you could be like, create an activity that will help my students learn about the digestive system in a 30-minute period with a self-paced activity. And again, it would then code something that would work for it. You could have a Pac-Man game. You could have it, code various different things, or you can even work with it to edit certain parts of code to change a game or activity to what it is that you're looking for. And so here you go. We have a really fun digestive system infographic. Again, you can copy those contents and bring that over, and you can kind of see what that looks like. This, of course, is better to, take that code and again, embed that somewhere as well. So yeah, there's lots of things you can do here. You can keep, of course, entering prompts in. It could be like, include fun facts on the respiratory system as well in terms of how it links to the digestive system, right? And so again, you can continue to edit, you can continue to prompt, and it just continues like that. And just remember that button that's right here. You can always go into the previous version and then forward again if you're looking to prompt it and get the output that you're looking for. Okay, so I hope that helps. That's really about it. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, check back for weekly videos, and tips.epsb.ca is there if you're looking for more information like this. We have also tons of different videos on AI that continue to come out. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Take care.